Yeah, a little bit of a box block trick. First ever order I've ever done on Goodwill shopping. I've looked at, I'm not gonna lie, over the years, thousands of auctions. And so I finally just picked one up for 45 bucks. So this one was a $45 purchase. The first thing I saw when I was on there was a 2024 Phoenix Blaster. So I was thinking for $45, I mean, this covers what, half? And then we have we had another piece here. What was this? That used to be sealed. Oh, a RAM set. That is no longer. So we're going to get everything in the box. We'll get everything out of the box here. So we got a football box, a bunch of sleeves, and I saw this on there and I'm like, well, what the heck? Just a pile. Just literally a pile in a bag. So this is what we got for our 45 bucks. So what do we got in this? Jackson Holt. I mean, yeah. So there's your team set that no longer survived the pack. All right, so we got the blaster. Let's go through the sleeves first. You know, what's weird is I've seen some stuff with some great Jordans and stuff. I saw one with the Jordan. It looked like a Metal Universe, but the color was off. But the thing was for like $500. I'm like, why? It just didn't make any sense. This one at least was enough for me to do my first attempt to see what this was like. And so we're going to find out. Because they only show so many pictures. So I've been very skeptical. And we're going to find out. Now, I feel like this one slipped by. Because for 45 bucks to get a blaster whiz. We got Eli. Tiki Barber. Shocky. So, well, let's see what we got. Try not to get you in the reflection here. Clayton, Keyshawn Johnson, Jurevicius, Callaway, Clayton, Brooks, Brad Johnson, heads up. Ben, oh, there's a Ben rookie card. Woodley, Willie Parker. Well, we're going to grab that out of there. What's on the other side here? Jerome Bettis. Hines Ward. There's a first quarter edge. We've opened some of those in here. So let's get this. Hopefully you guys have a few and you can hang out as we gradually go through this as the first attempt. With a Big Ben rookie card. Oh, that's not in a very good shape, though. Kind of got a beat up corner. So, you know, we'll throw it in anyways. You probably can't see the damage like I can on that corner, so. But we'll take that into consideration. Carson Palmer, Chad Johnson, John Kitna. Unless we're seeing some inserts in here. Housebeck, Sean Alexander. The die cut, but those are pretty common. Or rookie, Alexander. Well, we got Donovan McNabb, Millennium in that edge. Fourth quarter. It's in a little better shape. Nope, just kidding. There's a little crease in the middle of there. Well, the way this was packed, I guess it wouldn't surprise me, but it's always so funny whenever I bought collections. Some Drew Brees, when you see cards missing, you know, like, oh, that must have been a really good card that somebody decided to take out of there. Prime Time, Johnson, Grossman. I'm letting you guys kind of see him as I go through. There's a Threads rookie, Cody, Joel Lewis, Polar, Tony Banks in the blue. It said this one's numbered to 999. But I have a feeling a lot of these are not going to be in great shape. Actually, that one's actually not too bad. I'll put him with McNabb. Or Williams. Brunell, Williams, Fred Taylor. Oh, somebody took a lot of 49ers out of there, didn't they? I guess we wouldn't blame them. We got Jeff Garcia. We got Jerry Rice. Left a few low-hanging fruit for us. T.O. Coleman. Witten, Steinbach rookie. The Chiefs. Parker, Tony Gonzalez. Got a few Tony G's in there. Merriman, kickoff. Danian. Phillip Rivers. Drew Brees. It's 2002 Drew Brees, but man, they're in rough shape. I'll grab those out later. See if there's any type of inserts or anything in here. Portis, Ramsey, Brad Johnson, Roy Williams, rookie. Oh, come on, be in decent shape at least. We got a winner. Corners don't even look bad on that one. I mean, not perfect, not gem. Hot rookie. So we have the Roy rookies in there too. They actually got some Brady's in here. Brady Gridiron Gear, Fleer Platinum. That's cool. Quarter Drew Bledsoe. Branch. There's my Vikings. Ooh, love that Randy Moss. Look at that. We got 99 Edge. Dominion. Prism 2000. I'll grab those ones out later, but that is a cool one. I love those. I love that year Prism. Martin, Chad Pennington, Curtis Martin, Stuckey rookie, Jim Beck. I know it's kind of probably annoying for me to go through them all like this, but it's a lot easier, I guess. Try not to get the reflections to you. Jake Plummer, 2000 Youth Movement, Larry Fitzgerald. None on the top of that one. Crumpler, work done. Derek Mason. Chad Pennington, Longevity Blue. Oh, I hate that. And that Chad Pennington is out of 99. So it must have been numbered. Brady Quinn, rookie. That's the rookie we're looking for. Mon Green in the Atomic 2001. Look at that Bubba Franks. We'll grab that one out, see what that one looks like. Brett Favre. Yeah, it's crazy how many auctions. I mean, I've looked at these for 2 years and I've never bought one. Exclusives. It's a cool looking card. Woodson. Spikes, Trent Edwards, lots of threads in the red, so that is going to be to 150. Again, not big name, but there might be some other ones I missed in here too. Isaac Bruce. Well, there we go. That was probably the least exciting part. I probably should have saved that for last. I don't lose half of you before I even got started with that one. All right, let's go through. Let's see what's in the box first of all. Well, first of all, I received baseball cards. Mattingly. I don't remember seeing baseball. Well, I guess it was going to be a mixture, but Well, I'm going to go through these fairly quick. This type of stuff, we're not wasting much time. Olympic commemorative medallion, 1996. It's kind of cool. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Well, let's see what they got. Little Texans helmet. Yellow Ranger. I mean, this is what we're looking for, right? Yellow Ranger, Yellow Ranger. Somebody didn't like Yellow Ranger. And a Don Mattingly Reigns and a Paul Molitor. And the oh, we got a Bulls one in there. Cal Ripken, Mark Grace, Michael Jordan. And the coin. This looks like junk wax for sure. Well, these don't look like they've survived. Bazooka Joe Rappers. Can't understand that one, but well, let's see what we got in here. If it's going to be all this year, we might just skip past her. And Shula. Goldman. Richard Dent. There's LeBron. Trace Galarraga. Tommy in the score bronze. Fryer. Rebecca Carrera. SP die cut. Alex Gonzalez. Wade Boggs. It said that. It is an insert. Harry Tettleton, Nixon. Remember the inside of the numbers. Who doesn't remember that, right? Team the Dream. SP Championship. McMahon. I'm going to be going too fast probably. Randall Cunningham. Ken O'Brien. Ripping. Problem is you got to go through everything because you just don't know what they put in there or what is in there. Kenley Williams, Marshall Tate. Just throwing in some tops. Well, I think this part is not where we're getting any value from, that's for sure. So I might want to just skip to the other boxes. I mean, overall, the sleeve cards, there was some cool ones, couple numbers. Bernie. Super Bowl. I mean, this looks like they just opened packs. Even left the little scratch-offs in there. Matthews, Phil Sims, Andre Reed, there's some Lawrence Taylor. Now we're seeing some of the names. Well, at least those are in pretty good shape. I can throw that up there just to kind of show, but I'm sure I'll have to go back through again. Richard Dent. Too much of this year. Oh, there's some Nolan Ryan in there mixed in. Frank, Hasty, Mac again. Well, we could probably go through these like this. Andre Reed, oops. Boomer Esiason. I don't know. I haven't done these as much, and this is kind of the same set, so it's not like we're seeing too much different. So semi-frustrating for the time it's taking to go through them anyways, but I'm sure some of you guys have a little more patience. Smith, Reggie White. Again, these aren't in bad shape at all. Well, let's see if anything else is mixed in here. Clay Matthews. I gotta get my workout in for the day, scrolling through these. Stacy Foster Ditka. There's Novacek. Well, I mean, really, I could have went through the big bag. All right, I'm just going to skim past these. Okay, Tony Woods. Too much of the same. I'll go through the rest. They all are the same set. Hopefully I'm not disappointing anybody. Well, let's move on. We got to see what the $45 is worth for what's in this bag. Now, they don't feel like they're all... Oh, they are all single cards. I thought when I saw the picture they had a bunch that were sleeved up. These are not going to be in great shape. That is going to go without saying, but I thought I saw some top-loaded ones. I saw one top-loaded one right there. Well, it's not going to matter. They've been sitting in the box, So here's what I will say. When I went through all the listings, this is kind of what it was like. It's like they throw in, like the blaster box, they throw in something that's semi-intriguing, which is why I was surprised some people were paying what they were for some of these that have the Jordans in there, because I was like, man, like you guys are paying double what the Jordan's worth. And it did not look like, I mean, didn't look any better than this. Waddle, Archie Manning, Chris Carter, Derrick Henry. And I mean, these were tight enough to stay in decent shape, though. Chris Godwin, Puka, Field Division, A.J. Brown. Well, here we're getting at least some of the bigger names, not the best sets of all time. Sean Tucker. Card, John Elway. That pink version. Johnson, Marvin Mims, Tank Bisbee. Any given Sunday. Somebody colored the card. Dolphins versus Lion. Cooper's like that. And literally colored in. So, that was not a special tie-dye insert or anything. And that's rookie. All those Peppers. That's so funny. What we're finding in here. Jordan Love. Chris Long. Slaughter. Juju. That's so funny. Bryce Young. And it's not like they shipped it poor, that's for sure. They had the padding there. It didn't look like everything was getting tossed around a ton. Or Justin Fields. It does intrigue me for some that I saw that had some of the nicer Jordans in there. I would imagine that's a way to offload all your cards, though. TJ Ward. I'll have to keep track. It wasn't worth a big investment, so 45 bucks. Davis. This definitely isn't going to draw people to it. Stu and Green, a rookie. Thomas, I'm rising. I said the biggest issue is the card condition, the way they had him in there. Stokes in that draft class. These were beat to crap. Free rubber bands, apparently. Blair White, rookie. Mike Evans, Smith, Dillon. Sorry, I'm just going to get through all the Sheldon Richardson, rookie. Mac Jones. But I wanted to open it as it showed up. There's some sleeves at the end of this one. We all know how great rubber bands are for cards. Right? Oh, look at that. Bowman. Nice shiny Ray Wave, I'd guess. Well, that one looks like it was folded a couple times. Somebody was angry that had this box. Somebody was mad at what they pulled from their product. I mean, have they not learned? CJ Stroud, rookie. Again, looks like some card damage on that one. Rose, Arnold. Seems to be a reoccurring theme. Scott Myers. Jones, Sky Moore. Dotson. D-Hop. It's gonna take me all day. Drake London. Nico Collins. I didn't think it would take as long, but there's a lot in here. Brandon Allen. I am not going to take my time at this point. Derrick Henry. Cole Kmet. I just sleeved up a random Mike Evans Prism. Well, I feel like opening that blaster box is a lifetime away. Charbonnet. I'm not even flipping them over at this point. Pratt, rookie. So it looks like I bought a few rookies, a few numbered, in a blaster box. That's kind of what it looks like to me. We got a mini. Jack Thompson in the sticker. Coral. Most of these cards are bent up. Yeah. Again, we can't say we're surprised here. Javonte Williams. Die cut. Jordan Travis, rookie. Jamar Chase. Just ETN. Marlon Mack rated rookie. Didn't see that one coming. Eckler. Oh, fatigue is already setting in. We're gonna do a part 2 of this one. Sport Kings. Barry Sanders, probably the best card out of all these stacks. Cooper. Davis Mills in the silver. I recognize that card for Darrell Patterson. Kind of dinged up though again. Richardson, Carson Strong in the rookie green. Well, they're kind of damaged. Now, if anybody is still watching, I appreciate you. Anthony Cool. Jackson. Some of you guys are like me, though, is when you get stuff like this that you're like, I have to go through every single card. I've done that in collections. I've found the one I found. There was like two. There was a lot of the Prism Draft in there from 2018, and found 2 Josh Allens in there. He's in a sleeve? Nope, Daniel Jones is in a sleeve. For who knows what reason. We got Tank Bigsby. But again, so did somebody just donate the, I'm just not sure, like if you're donating these, you know, would it be better just to throw these in the garbage if you're going to donate them if they're not in great shape and you're, oh, there's an oldie. Pitts. Yeah, the problem with a lot of these cards, the way they were in there, is they were scratched to crap, too. Don't want any of the college stuff. There's a Mahomes. All right, well, let's... Can't give up now, right? But I can just keep scrolling. PJ Ojulari in the red. That's actually a scratch on there. Tannehill. Well, I think the next time I try to get one on there, I'm going to have to look for something that actually is cards that are top loaded. It might take me 2 more years because that's basically what it took me to get these. Look at that. Throwback. Dan Marino. Bill Bates. Marvin Harrison. Yeah, they're just, yeah, not having them in good shape. A little bit of everything. Well, at least we got some good product in boxes coming up. Boy, Topps Chrome. Too bad it's no big name or anything, but said we can skip past the junk wax. Bills avoiding the line. 1985 Bills schedule. It's sad to say, some rookie. That is the card that's been in the best shape out of all these. Hey, there's one in a top loader. We got a top holder, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a Ritter. We're just warming up here. Nick Bosa. I just can't get that right for which way these cards need to face. Eric Gray, Gino. I think it's 50-50. Derek Brown, Panini rookie. Vanderjagt. Everybody take a lunch break. Sneak back here later. We don't need to see Sage. We do not. I want to see what this top-loaded card is. Sport Kings, Steven Jackson, Legends. Seeing the red, white. Claire Van Dyke, Peak Performance. Ramondre Stevenson. Taylor the third. All right, we got Josh Allen in a top loader with no sleeve. 2023 Astro. I mean, you guys, there's too many cards here. There's too many cards. I apologize. This is a lot more chaos than I had thought. The longest video I've ever done. Edgerrin James. Holy crap, it's not even all beat up. Ramondre Stevenson. Trey Johnson. The other Josh Allen. Auto records. Go. A.J. Brown in the Birdie. Kelsey. Am I going to pass out of fatigue before I get done with all these? Could happen. Xavier Hutchinson. Curious Slay. Cole Kmet, too bad that wasn't a rookie. Zap. Now, I've seen some rookies and stuff, some of the QBs, but the cards have been in such bad shape that I didn't really care too much to do much with them. Joseph Randall. Only one little... Freeman. What do we got here? Team leaders. Tim Brown. That card's beat up. That's funny. These were all in a giant bag. Tua. Clay Matthews. What are you sneaking in there? Or Chase and Lou Rice. Allstott. Henderson sticker. Mike Glennon. I keep seeing Mike Glennon rookies pop up all over the place. Reggie Williams. Well, that's the random old one again. Have you guys ever found the cards in your places like this? Because ours never have seen two. There's a 1982 I'll just throw up there. I've found some cool older stuff at our Goodwill before, but I've never found, I think I found a little thing of Pokemon cards once, but they were not, it looked very great. Perkins, Garbers, Tony Cooper, random basketball, Buddy Hield, green laser. In Legends, another Benton half card. Peyton Manning, first ballot. Monte Williams. Extra points. An autograph. You know, Panini is thinking of us, even when we get a box like this. What can you say? Unless it's kind of a crazy autograph. Initials. Miss Coles. Gridiron Gear. Samson in the Bowman first pink. Chiefs, Hurts. Tank and Mims. Zach Harrison, Jerome Ford in the Leaf Metal Draft. Rogers, Marks Watson, Spellbound, Tua, I'll throw that one up there. Wilson, Charbonnet, rookie. Again, some of these are a little bit too dinged up to do much with anyways. Jonathan Franklin, rookie. John Elway, not rookie. True Blue. True Blue. Marshall Fall. Bryce Young. I mean, yeah, look at these. How disappointing. So there has been a handful of cards in here, but they almost all just been beat up, unfortunately. So you really can't do much. Patrick Ramsey. That would be a cool Vincent Jackson if it wasn't all dinged up. Hank Bigsby in the green. Ian Book. Rattler. Game day ticket. See, I flip them and they're still backwards. Michael Bennett, the old Downers. Rookie, James Jones, Sweat, Barry, what do you guys think? All of this for a blaster box? Funga, Ben, Shane Vereen. I mean, another rookie or another auto. Sanders, Taylor, Hampton, Chase Young, Pittman in the red zone. Merriman. Why? Why are we cutting cards up or bending cards in half and putting them in here? Why, oh, why? Cromartie hype. Ooh, Marshall Falk on the silver set. Where's the rest of my set? Skip past Chris Givens, rookie. Skipping past a lot of this Sage and crap. Tom Brady. Again, unfortunately, just beat up. Well, I'll just have to keep my eye out. We're getting a handful of rookies autographs in here. Like I said, this is right out of the Panini playbook for boxes. Sean McGrew. Quincy. Jelani Wood, that's still a cool looking one. Chronicles of Gridiron. Jared Mayo, Jacoby Myers. Dylan Gabriel. Tajay Spears. Throw that one over there. Cooper DeJean. It's the one I'll actually throw. Oh, we got a numbered one. Franklin to $3.99. Tank Bigsby and the extra points rookie. Throw Jaden over there for now. Javonte Williams. What do we got from the old school? Bobby Ingram. Charbonnet. Barry. Boy, you can't even read the names on there. Oh, Travis Kelce in the Spellbound. Rattler. No drawings on that one. Diggs, Jackson, Ryan Matthews. Leftwich is sleeved up in the rookie debut. Running out of room to put these on the deal next to me. Chris Olave. That's not in bad shape. Season ticket. Chris Ivory. Young Who. Tajay Spears in the rookie red. Last one. Bateman in the red, white, blue. Perry. Oh, look at that. It's kind of what I feel about Dak anyways, but it was a Panini to $2.99. Somebody got angry at Dak's performance. Somebody didn't like the way he was playing. Dobson. Rookie. Jerry Rice. Evans. Kirky. Stavak. Well, we found a couple surprises in here, but Lawson. There it was. Throwing them all over there. You know, they could have just gave these cards. What do we got here? Franks. We got this one numbered to 99. Cody numbered to 99. And Chris Olave. Spellbound. Barry. Franklin to 399. Grew auto. Tyler auto. The green rookie. 2 on the Spellbound. Ford and the Leaf. The rookie. Autograph. Some Nolans. We did get the Calvin Johnson and the Roethlisberger, but we still got a blaster box. And more things. Fatigue is setting in. I just got stuff everywhere. I got stuff everywhere. I mean, we would have to hit a color blast in this thing to make this, to make our time valuable, right? Thielen, Zay Flowers, of course. Sweat rookie. Orange and Isaac. Josh Downs, Derrick Henry, Puka. Tavian Sanders, rookie. James Conner, DeAndre Swift, rookie, Rising. And Odunze. And Shoe Brees, Hall, Lamar Jackson. Drake May. Isn't that funny? I don't think in a blaster it's that hard to pull a Drake May anyways. Jalen Warren, Murray, Blake Corum in the laser. Malik Washington. Maybe we could have just bought 2 blasters, right? That's it, kids. Looks like we got a blue Zay Flowers laser. Brock Bowers rookie. Jalen Hurts. Not bad, to 125. So now you see why I bought the blaster box, because I figured that was worth half the cost. All right, blaster. We got a bunch of rookies. Drake May, Jalen Hurts numbered, Blake Corum. A good stack from that blaster. We got all these. And then we got the Calvin Johnson, Ben Roethlisberger, some numbered, some rookies, some autos. Holy crap. I think I need a nap. I need a coffee. You guys have a good one. We'll see you later.